All right, hello. Day 238 complete. This is going to be a very, very big day of this entire series. This particular moment, not just what has led up to this moment, but what I am about to be saying in this video. For those who don't know me, and you're watching this video for the first time, I'm the Pathwalker. What I plan on doing, or have planned on doing, and have mostly done, is I schedule my days. I talk about if I had done everything I'd scheduled. I talk about what comes up on my mind. Um, the big picture, the micro, the macro, all that, with the original purpose of improving my life. Because there were a lot of things I didn't like about my life, and um, I started to do things. Some of the things that I started doing was, I remember when I first started, I was like, the sleep, number one priority. We have been just failing to do that for the last 8 months. Um, what else? We have been failing to do as much exercise as I would have liked, but not that bad because we did end up doing some stuff and we have gotten some strength, but I would have liked to have been further. We did start streaming consistently on Twitch, which was nice. Um, but I did feel like I would have done more with my hobbies. I felt like I would have explored into more areas. Feel like I would have done better with meeting friends. I feel like I would have done better in the romantic department. Felt like I would have developed this channel a little bit more than I thought I would. I thought I would have accomplished more of my long-term goals by now and just more goals in general. And for those of you who have been keeping along to some extent, that might sound a little surprising because, I talked about a lot of times how I think I'm a harsh self-critic of myself and, that I shouldn't be putting myself down for these kind of things. But all the things that I mentioned, I don't think they were really that far off, in terms of my original goals and realistically that I could have achieved them or not. So to cut what I just said short, I feel like I messed up. I feel like I fucked up a decent amount here. Okay. Um, I feel like I have not been successful. I've hid myself under the guise at times that I have a full-time job that I'm working on while also trying to, consecutively Twitch stream and do these channels and whatever. And I thought to myself, oh, I'm busy with stuff, and that makes it, as an excuse to not do more. But enough is enough in my mind. And it's not about really telling myself that, I'm not good enough or something or whatever. It's just about knowing that I'm really not performing to the level that I would like and that I feel like I am capable of. And I feel like that is due to two main things, but one in particular, which is my dopamine systems. Anyone who's been into the self-improvement community or in general knows that dopamine is a very big factor, right? In terms of what motivates you to do things. If you indulge in things like motivation, like eating a lot of food, playing video games, watching shows, and browsing on your phone. Another big one, masturbation and pornography. All of those things are um, things that uh, give your body a rush of dopamine. And if you tend to indulge in them a lot, you will find the tendency, at least that most people talk about, that I see in myself, is that it ends up lowering your motivation to do other things because you're getting satisfied that way. Your brain thinks it's happy because of what's happening. And there's a whole scientific basis and understanding, evolutionary reasons, I'm sure, for all of that. And I'm not going to delve too into that. But that, I think, is the main thing. And the other one is me just having a freaking proper purpose. Because, yes, I have had some aims, but not one where I just go hard, solid goal, solid, like, a very clear, definitive goal that I can track properly. I feel like and that takes real effort to go towards, because I feel like the sleep stuff, as much as I've been failing to do it, like I feel like that's just, it's not even that hard of a thing among a lot of other things. So what ended up happening, right? So first of all, this is a very late upload. My last video's upload, also just a head note, if you watch, head note, side note, if you watched my last video, I was like very excited. I was gonna have this great night. I was gonna drink on stream and whatever, and while streaming on Twitch, and it was going initially okay, and then I started to play a game, and then I don't know what happened, but I started to get a really bad headache. Like I got one of those weird ocular migraines or something where I had this circle in my vision that was kind of bothering me, and I had a really bad headache for like the next 3, 4 hours from that, and I ended up just going to sleep. And um I just stayed in bed for a long time. Well, realistically, I went to bed at a good time, but I ended up waking up early to feed my dog and take care of him. And then I just stayed up for another 3, 4, 5 hours after that, which was just like, why? And then I fell back asleep and then woke up around 8 p.m., I believe. So it was quite a disaster. And now, um, the day after that, right? Because that was the night, that was the continuation of my last video. Then the day after that, which is this day that we're referring to, I felt real bad. I felt real bad. I feel like maybe it was because I didn't eat that much. You're eating and having proper water is definitely something that contributes to your mood, but I felt real bad. In the romantic area, because the girl that I kind of started messaging, it felt like things were getting a little bit less distant, but I started having more thoughts about that. I started thinking about my life in general. I started thinking about a lot of things about myself. And one of them, which is really what spun everything, was that I feel like I don't really understand myself. And I had feelings of regret about how I've lived these last 28 years of my life, where I stayed in my comfort zone a lot. And where I decided to um like avoid things that made me feel uncomfortable. Social situations, romantic situations in particular come to mind. Not trying new things, just staying in, playing video games, watching anime, um, doing these things. All the meanwhile, and another topic that I'm going to talk about again after this, uh, pornography and masturbation also in that whole bubble of things. Now, I ended up deciding to stream that day again, even though I initially thought I wasn't, because I was just feeling bad. And I ended up talking with the guy online who was giving me advice about some things. And I ended up coming kind of to a solution, right? I got some advice about like dating and stuff, because that was a thing I was kind of like just asking about, because I lack a lot of experience in that department. And so that felt good. And I kind of had a vision, a goal about what I'm going to be doing from here on out. And I think this is probably going to be the biggest change of my entire life. Bigger than me starting this channel, bigger than anything that's happened so far. Um, I'm going to be doing two things. And while I understand this might be uncomfortable or awkward to say, at the end of the day, this is real shit. Like that, um, I think could really, because I think this is pivotal to my personal development, my improvement, my life, really. And I think that this could be extremely relevant to other people watching this. And that is, I'm going to not watch pornography or indulge in masturbation for 3 months. This is a long time, something I've never done before. I'm not going to get too specific, obviously, because it's in that topic, but you get the point. I think that that is something that has sapped so much of my energy over a very long time, and I feel like it's increased my motivation to be um like how should I put this? Um Sorry, I got distracted by a notification. It's decreased my motivation to step out of my comfort zone. And I've created this nice cozy bubble with video games and anime and pornography and all that, and I've just stayed in there like a little crammed up cocoon turtle. I don't even know what. When there's this massive other world that I've been restricting myself to. And one of the feelings I had was because I feel like my mood changes a lot. And I don't know if I have a mood disorder or not, but I just fundamentally felt like I don't really know some things about myself. Like, obviously, I know some things about myself, but I also feel like I don't know a lot other things about myself that I feel like I should by now. You know, if whenever I'm in there's so many situations like being at a party or a bar or certain social situations or romantic situations that I don't even really know who I am sometimes in those moments because I'm in them so little that who I am in those moments can change. And I'm like, who am I? Am I this ever-changing thing? Do I have this mental disorder that changes who I am? Sometimes I'm very eccentric, sometimes I'm very reserved, sometimes what am I? And I feel like I'm going to really go for this time. Like to you guys, to all of you from this second, this moment, 3 months time, which would make it June 16th. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be extremely honest with you guys. I'm not going to break this. I know I'm not going to break this. Even as difficult as it has been because I've tried this kind of stuff in the past, I am going to do this because I know I can. Because at the end of the day, it really is just me wanting that comfort and that temptation. And even if my brain has been conditioned for so many years to want that and be used to that, I'm going to beat this for all of us, right? Because the point of this channel is me showing others that change is possible. Positive change is possible. So I'm going to do that. And not just am I going to do that. That's right. Not just am I going to do that. I am going to seriously be working out. Starting this week, starting Thursday at the latest, if not tomorrow, Thursday, because I'm technically talking about Tuesday, I am going to go rock climbing. I know the place. I've been there before. I'm going to get a subscription, and I'm going to go there at least 3 times a week. My schedule can manage it. I know I can do it. And not just am I going to be doing that, I'm also going to be doing some leg exercises and core exercises as well. Because, you know, rock climbing, you're working up your upper body more. I want to get like the whole body. I'm going to be doing cardio at least once a week. I am going, and I don't care. And you know, I have a shoulder problem. I have a knee problem. I'm going to try to solve those things. That's not going to stop me. I'm going to rather break my body to going for this than putting it off as long as I have been. I'm 28. I'm not getting any younger, you know? I know 28 is still young in a lot of ways. It's also old for some of you guys watching, I'm sure. But it's also, a point where it's like, come on, let's get at it. That's the feeling that I have, right? I'm sick and tired of being in this cocoon. And I think that's going to change me a lot for the better in many, many ways. Those are the goals that I have in mind. Aside from that, I'm still going to try streaming. I'm still going to do everything I've been really doing so far because I know I can do all those things. It's basically just, what did I say? Just no masturbation porn, which is great. That means more time for me. And also, I'm going to be working out a lot more seriously. Yes, that's a time thing, but I know I have the time. I know how much free time I have outside of work and outside of my streaming. So I really, honestly, everything I've been doing so far, I could still be doing. And um, the real key to this, right, is me wanting it, right? Because I don't know if you guys heard this movie called The Strangest Movie, this story or whatever called The Strangest Secret. This idea is you are wherever you want to be. So if you're in a situation that you don't like, the idea is you actually want to be there. Because if you didn't want to be there, you would be doing the things to get out of there. And that's what I think I have because I don't have enough of a will. I don't have enough of a reason. I don't have enough of a part inside of me to want to change myself. One of the reasons I'm sure why I started this entire channel to begin with was there was a desire of wanting to change. There's something there. It's not strong enough. It really needs something as like solid as this. And I'm going to be documenting this whole process, right? Because I haven't done this before where I actually record myself and talk about it. So I'm doing this right now. Like there's no backing out of this. Like at the point like really like there's it's not an option. I don't even want to think. I was almost about to say, oh, you'll know uh if I quit, I'll say it. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I really feel like this is the level of certainty you need. It's not about maybe, oh, I'll try. I'll try. I know I can do it. Okay? Unless I get a freaking crazy disease or I get hit by a car or something. Like, that's the only scenario where this is not happening. If my life is going as it's been going so far, it's like a guaranteed at this point that this is going to happen. And I'm going to change everything about my life from this. This is the true foundation, right? I was trying to start, I talked in January about, oh, let's build the health foundation, the sleeping, the workout, the nutrition, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and not to mention also, I'm going to be working on nutrition. I'm going to be eating a lot more protein. I'm going to be, I want to build muscle. I feel like my testosterone levels have been depleted because I'm not freaking, eating the right foods, working out as much as I should be. Um, Not to mention rock climbing is a great place to socialize too and potentially meet, a romantic interest, that kind of thing. Um, but that's basically where I am right now. That's where I am. That's where I know that I should be. There's nothing about what I said that I find anything wrong with. There's nothing about it that's even um, remotely wrong to me. I've just said such true statements for myself, for my life, for where I'm going. And it really is a case of enough is enough. I'm gonna try, obviously, like I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be cutting everything pleasure seeking out, right? I'm not gonna go like, okay, I'm not gonna no more video games. Sorry about that, my headset dies when, anyways, 20 minutes of no talking. It's not gonna go like no video games. I'm not gonna watch videos anymore on my phone, even though I would rather not. I'm not gonna watch anime or whatever, you know. I'm still gonna find some pleasures in some things there, but it's gonna be controlled. At the end of the day, this is the focus, right? This is the focus that I'm looking forward to every day. Let's do this rock climbing workout. Let's keep resisting the urge. That's what this is about. Even though this was a day review, this is a massive video. This is probably the biggest video of this entire channel. So I'm going to try to make the video title something different. But so let me get into the day real quick. Let me just double check. Okay. So I didn't floss, brush my teeth, whatever. I did actually end up going to sleep, right? Because I had that headache, and I ended up going to sleep around 4:30 a.m., I believe. I didn't wake up on time because I woke up, whatever. I didn't do the vacuuming. I didn't see my grandma or call my grandma, which I'm not happy about at all. I did end up streaming. I mentioned that, and yeah, and then there's nothing really. I ate fries and I had a smoothie, and then I had burgers and fries. Amazing. Yeah, the nutrition there is not that's not looking good, and we're gonna make some big changes to our goal viewer right now. Huge changes. The schedule for tomorrow, which is the day that you're currently seeing that I'm going to be doing after, which I'm just going to still do. I actually did write the schedule for this day, was very standard. Basically, I added a pull-up workout. That's the only difference that I had. You'll have to watch the next video to see what I did. And just go to sleep by 3:30 a.m. because I have therapy at 12 p.m. the next day. Okay, the big thing, the goal viewer. Nutrition, orange. Fitness, orange. Physio is gone. I don't even want to talk about physio right now. It's not even relevant to me anymore. Main job, middle green. YouTube. In a way, look, it's going to be a little bit confusing, I'll say, because when we go from the 1st of March to this day, this isn't that accurate, but I don't care at this point because this is where these realistically are right now. In fact, my job right now, and I need to be way more liberal with changing these things. YouTube and Twitch is at a yellow. We've stagnated. Twitch is at definitely not in the green. YouTube, because of this video and what I've just planned forward, I'm going to keep YouTube right there. Family, yellow. Friends. Actually, family is going to be orange. Romantic, red. Even though I've done the most, or I did pretty decent romantically and I've gotten in there, I know what I need to start doing. Actually, wait, no, actually, you know what? Red is a little bit too harsh because I have been doing some things to some extent. I'll put it orange. What else? Dog walking, yellow. I mean, these are constants, so this is a little bit different. Okay. Okay, here we go. So in a collaborations, blah blah blah. No, I'm not focusing on the Twitch. I'm changing everything. This everything is getting shifted right now. Music, I'm not even putting this as a goal. That's a stupid goal. A custom keyboard, I don't even care about this. Amazon, I give up with wasting my time, my breath with that Amazon. Rock climbing sign up. This is like a fact that this needs to happen. It's not a long-term goal anymore. Reddit for my YouTube. This, I still feel, this is realistically, it should be there. This is a dumb thing I don't need to remind myself of. Invisalign for my teeth. Yeah, that's fine to keep there. A YouTube intro that, yeah, that's, I guess at some point we'll do it in the works. A gym sign up. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Currently, I feel okay with just the rock climbing and seeing if I could do my leg workouts at home. If I feel like changing that, I'll go dance lessons. Yeah, I don't feel, but that might be there, but that's there. Clearing the garage, clearing the basement, new chair. Um, New chair is like the last thing I want to see right now, honestly. Let's move. Oops. Let's move this. Clear garage. Okay. And yeah, no, this is definitely like the most important thing happening there. Set up hold. I'm going to put that next to it as well because setting up the hold, that's a rock climbing hold. Okay, so we've really established some things here. So this video, like without a doubt, is my biggest. Uh, this is it's a reality check moment for me, and that's one of the things that maybe you know from a learning experience that I could just share to anybody watching this. I don't think that what I just went through is something that can just be brought up by someone. I think you really need to just feel bad about yourself or pathetic about yourself, or you need to hit a low that you're just like, I just need to, this needs to change. Because that's what happened here. That's what I felt so hard yesterday. And I was just like, no, this needs to change. And in fact, I remember something similar to this happening when I first started this channel. The first time I actually started this channel was actually in 2020. Even though these videos that you're watching, like the day one of this video was in 2022, it officially started in 2020 because I had another moment like that. And it's funny how that again, I'm revisiting that and I liked it because the moment I came back, I really started doing things. And I think with my motivation here of focusing on the health stuff, my fitness, getting stronger, no porn or masturbation, all of these things, this is to me the ultimate formula. And it is pretty simple. And I don't doubt that a lot of people have heard it before, but this is where I'm just fully committing to this at this point. This is my full commit, like I'm committing to it. So let's get it, you know. No, there's no more bullshit. There's no more half measures or anything. I am like going at it like with a plan and a mission every morning. I'm not staying in bed. I am getting out. I'm going. Like I like at this point if I feel groggy in the morning, I'm literally just gonna do like 20 push-ups or something immediately to just wake myself up because I just can't. I'm gonna just wake up, make sure at least get my 7.5 hours and then start developing a routine. In my book, I would like to wake up probably around 11:30. I think 11:30 would be nice because that means I could still stay up as late as 4 a.m. So I still get my stream, I still get my late night that I still like. But by waking up at 11:30 because my shift starts at 4 p.m., I can, get out of bed, shower, eat, do that all that, let's say an hour, even though I could do it faster than an hour. Now we're at 12:30. 30-minute drive to get to my rock climbing place. It is now 1 p.m. I stay there for 2 hours, definitely enough time. I get back, it's 3:30. I got another 30 minutes to you know, get ready for work, and then that's it. So I think that's going to be my schedule really from here. It's going to be go to bed at 4 a.m., wake up at 7:30 a.m. or 12. And if I want, maybe I'll push it back if I see that. It really depends on what's active. I don't necessarily need to have it as late as 4 a.m. It just depends on how I feel my stream can go and whatever activities are there. Like if I feel like I'm just like randomly doing stuff at like from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. like and it doesn't really feel like it's necessary, then I'll just go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier to have more time. But that's basically the plan. So what did I say? Until June 15th, no pornography, no masturbation. We're going to go to rock climbing 3 times a week minimum. We're also going to at least do cardio once a week, and we're going to do some leg workouts 2 times a week. That means I only have like one rest day, realistically speaking, if we talk about that. Yeah, I'm going hard, and I don't care because I remember that back in November I had that moment where I feel like I crashed because I was putting this pressure on myself. I feel like I just didn't have that drive of like really wanting it. I think that's what it was. It was more like just the self-criticizing. This isn't necessarily self-criticism. This is elevation is what this is all about. This is about me being like, you know what? I want to get out of this goddamn cocoon and really like be like a butterfly. You know? I'm not really into butterflies, okay, but cocoon butterfly, you get it. Um that's that's what we're doing, right now. Like this day, this is the day. And I'm going to and you know the proof is in the pudding, right? I'm sure anyone listening is like, all right, well let's see it. And yeah, that is what's going to happen. You are going to see it. And it's going to be brutal, honest stuff. I don't sugarcoat, I don't lie. I'm going to say exactly what's going on. So I know I can do this. I know I will do this, really, is what this is. No more, I'll try my best. I will do this. So if you watched this far, thank you. If any of this was helpful to you, thank you. I'm glad. That's what I mean. This is, I'll be honest, at this point, no more Mr. Nice, I'm doing this for other people. Now this is pure like, no. But I need to take care of myself and get my shit in order before I really start worrying. Oh, I still want you guys to do well, of course, but it's only after I've ascended to a point where I feel like I can really talk about something will I really start to talk about. So when I say talk about something, where I can really feel like I have things to show for that I could really feel like giving advice to other people. So yeah, this is a complete change in where this whole thing has gone. It's like, it's been past half a year, um, and I've got so many things planned for this. Well, hold on. I'm going to be planning so many things. I already decided on things. There's a lot more coming from this. It's all about go, 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 go. Not chill, 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 chill. So, with that said, I'm going to get at it. I'm going to do the video for like today's day, which is day 239, right after this, just to have it like done, I guess. But this day is pivotal and it's going to be one to remember. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.